Hello everyone, fasten your seatbelts and get ready for takeoff, because we're about to embark on a thrilling journey across the skies of Africa. Today, we're exploring the top 10 busiest airports in Africa. From bustling hubs connecting continents to gateways leading to breathtaking landscapes, these airports are the pulsing hearts of travel and trade across this vibrant continent. Let's see which airports are the aviation hubs of this vibrant continent. Coming in at number 10, we have Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, or as the locals call it, ABV, Abuja's pride and joy. Now you might be thinking, Abuja, isn't Lagos the busiest city in Nigeria? And you'd be right, except when it comes to air travel, Abuja holds its own. See, Abuja is the capital city of Nigeria and home to government, diplomats and, well, let's just say people with a taste for the finer things. So what can you expect at Nnamdi Azikiwe? Well, for starters, a modern terminal, which is a good thing because nobody enjoys those old, dimly lit airports that feel like a time capsule from the 70s. Trust me, I've been to enough of them. ABV serves as a major hub for airlines like Air Peace and Arik Air, connecting Abuja to major cities across Nigeria and beyond. We're talking Accra, Johannesburg, even a cheeky little flight to London Heathrow if you fancy a taste of that British weather. But among all the routes, there's one that stands out like a giraffe in a gazelle herd. It's the Abuja to Lagos route. Now, this isn't just your average commute, it's more like a daily migration. Think wildebeest crossing the Mara River, but with slightly less dust and significantly more legroom, hopefully. Every day, thousands of people make this journey, shuttling between the political heartland and the economic powerhouse of Nigeria. So there you have it, Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. A testament to Nigeria's growing influence on the continent and a crucial link for business, politics and the occasional vacation. Landing smoothly at number 9, we find ourselves in Tunisia, at Tunis Carthage International Airport. Now, before we dive into the details, let's take a moment to appreciate that airport name. Tunis Carthage, it just rolls off the tongue, evoking images of ancient empires, gladiators and maybe a chariot race or two. Okay, maybe not the chariots, but you get the point. This airport is named after history, and it's seen a lot of it. But don't let that fool you. Tun, as it's known in the aviation world, is as modern as they come. It's Tunisia's busiest airport, and for good reason. This bustling hub is a favourite for tourists, especially those from Europe looking for a taste of North African sun and culture. And with airlines like Tunisair and Nouvelle calling it home, you can bet there are plenty of options for travellers. Now, let's talk numbers. TUN is a hive of activity with over 50 airlines connecting Tunisia to destinations across Europe, Africa and the Middle East. That's a lot of flights, folks. But if we had to pick a star of the show, it would have to be the route to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. Yes, the City of Lights seems to hold an irresistible allure for Tunisians, and who can blame them? Baguettes, croissants, the Eiffel Tower, what's not to love? So, if you find yourself with a hankering for some couscous, ancient ruins, or just a dip in the Mediterranean Sea, book yourself a flight to Tunis Carthage International Airport. Just be sure to brush up on your French, you'll thank me later. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to touch down in Algeria at number 8, Houari Boumediene Airport, or ALG, as it's known in the aviation world. Now, this airport is named after a former Algerian president, which, depending on your perspective on Algerian history, is either a good thing or, well, let's just say it's complicated. But politics aside, this airport is a big deal. As the main international airport serving Algiers, the capital of Algeria, it's the gateway to this North African nation. And trust me, Algeria is a country worth exploring. Think stunning deserts, Roman ruins, and a culture that's as vibrant as the colours in their traditional carpets. Now ALG is all about connecting Algeria to the world, with flights jetting off to Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and even North America. But among all those routes, there's one that stands out like a camel in a sandstorm, the Algiers to Paris Orly airport route. It seems like everyone and their cousin is hopping on a plane to Paris these days. And if you're looking for a long-haul adventure, well, ALG has got you covered. We're talking flights to Montreal, Beijing, even as far as Kuala Lumpur. That's a lot of air miles, people. Get ready for some serious hustle and bustle, because at number 7 we're landing in the heart of Nigeria Murtala Mohammed International Airport, or LOS for short. Now, Lagos is known for its energy, its vibrancy, and its slight tendency to make you sweat, even in the shade. It's a city that never sleeps, and neither does its airport. As the busiest airport in Nigeria, LOS is a whirlwind of activity, with planes taking off and landing at a pace that would make your head spin. And the passengers? Don't even get me started. You'll see businessmen in sharp suits, families returning home with enough luggage to sink a small ship, and maybe even a celebrity or two trying to blend in with a pair of oversized sunglasses. Now, LOS is all about connecting people, and no route does that better than the Lagos to Abuja route. This domestic flight path is like the Nigerian version of the Acela Express, shuttling people between the country's economic and political capitals at a dizzying pace. But LOS isn't just about domestic travel. Oh no, this airport has global ambitions. We're talking flights to London, Dubai, New York, you name it. LOS probably has a flight going there. So whether you're a seasoned traveller or a first-time flyer, brace yourself for the whirlwind that is Murtala Mohammed International Airport. Just remember to pack your patience, your sense of adventure, and maybe an extra-large bottle of water. Hold on to your cameras, folks, because at number 6, we're touching down in one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Cape Town, South Africa, home to Cape Town International Airport, or CPT for short. Now, I've been lucky enough to visit Cape Town a few times, and let me tell you, the views alone are worth the price of a flight. Table Mountain, Lion's Head, the sparkling blue ocean. It's enough to make you want to pack your bags and move in. But before you start house hunting, let's talk about CPT. This airport is a marvel of modern design, with sleek architecture, spacious terminals, and enough shops and restaurants to keep you entertained for days. But the real magic happens when you step outside. CPT is perfectly situated, just a stone's throw away from the city centre, and some of the most breathtaking scenery on the planet. And speaking of breathtaking, the busiest route out of CPT is none other than the flight to Johannesburg. Now I know what you're thinking. A domestic flight, really? But trust me, this is no ordinary commute. The views from the air are simply stunning, with the sprawling cityscape of Johannesburg giving way to the rolling hills and vineyards of the Cape Winelands. But CPT isn't just about local flights. Oh no, this airport is a gateway to the world, with flights to London, Dubai, Frankfurt. You name it, CPT probably has a flight going there. So pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready to experience the magic of Cape Town. Get ready for a taste of Moroccan hospitality, because at number 5 we're landing in Casablanca, home to Mohammed V International Airport, or CMN as it's known in the aviation world. Now, Casablanca might not have the same romantic ring to it as Marrakesh or Fez, but trust me, this city has its own unique charm. It's a melting pot of cultures, a blend of the traditional and the modern, and a feast for the senses. And speaking of feasts, let's talk about CMN. This airport is named after the late King Mohammed V, and it's a fitting tribute to his legacy. CMN is a modern, efficient airport with a distinctly Moroccan flair. Think intricate tilework, soaring arches, and maybe even a few camels wandering around outside. Just kidding, but you get the point. Now, CMN is all about connecting Morocco to the world, and no route does that better than the flight to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. It seems like everyone and their cousin is hopping on a plane to Paris these days, and Moroccans are no exception. But CMN isn't just about flights to France. Oh no, this airport is a global hub with flights to New York, Dubai, Istanbul, you name it, CMN probably has a flight going there, so pack your bags, grab your passport and get ready to experience the magic of Morocco. Hold on to your safari hats, folks, because at number 4, we're touching down in Nairobi, Kenya, home to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, or NBO for short. Now, Nairobi is a city that pulsates with energy, a vibrant mix of cultures, and the gateway to some of the most incredible wildlife reserves on the planet. If you've ever dreamed of seeing lions, elephants and giraffes roaming free, then Nairobi is the place to be. But before we head off on safari, let's talk about NBO. This airport is named after Kenya's first president, Jomo Kenyatta, and it's a fitting tribute to his legacy. NBO is a bustling hub, a gateway to East Africa and a hive of activity, with planes taking off and landing at a pace that would make your head spin. And speaking of busy, the busiest route out of NBO is none other than the flight to Mombasa, Kenya's coastal paradise. It's the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of Nairobi, with pristine beaches, crystal clear waters and enough seafood to satisfy even the most discerning palate. But NBO isn't just about domestic travel. Oh no, this airport is a global gateway, with flights to London, Dubai, Amsterdam. You name it, NBO probably has a flight going there. So, pack your bags, grab your passport and get ready to experience the magic of Kenya. Get ready for a taste of ancient history and modern progress, because at number 3, we're landing in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, home to Addis Ababa Bole International Airport, or ADD for short. Now, Addis Ababa is a city of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern aspirations. It's a place where you can explore ancient churches and bustling markets all in the same day. And speaking of contrast, let's talk about ADD. This airport is a marvel of modern architecture, with sleek lines, spacious terminals, and a distinctly Ethiopian flair. It's a hub for Ethiopian Airlines, one of the fastest growing and most respected airlines in the world. And speaking of Ethiopian Airlines, their most popular route out of ADD is none other than the flight to Dubai, United Arab Emirates. It's a route that connects two of the most dynamic and fastest growing regions in the world, and it's a testament to the growing ties between Africa and the Middle East. But ADD isn't just about flights to Dubai. Oh no, this airport is a global gateway with flights to London, Paris, Washington DC, you name it, ADD probably has a flight going there. So pack your bags, grab your passport and get ready to experience the magic of Ethiopia and its soaring gateway to the world. Fasten your seatbelts and adjust your tray tables, because at number 2 we're landing in Cairo, Egypt, a city that needs no introduction. Cairo, home to the Great Pyramids, the Sphinx and the mighty Nile River, is a place where history comes alive. And the gateway to this ancient land? Cairo International Airport, or CII for short. Now, CII is more than just an airport. It's a whirlwind of activity, a melting pot of cultures, and a testament to Egypt's enduring legacy as a global crossroads. Stepping into CII is like stepping back in time, with ancient artifacts on display alongside modern amenities. You might even bump into a pharaoh or two. Just kidding, but you get the point. And speaking of busy routes, the most popular flight path out of CII is none other than the one to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It's a route that connects two of the most important cities in the Arab world. And it's a testament to the strong ties between Egypt and Saudi Arabia. But CAI isn't just about flights to Jeddah. Oh no, this airport is a global gateway, with flights to London, New York, Tokyo, you name it, CAI probably has a flight going there. So pack your bags, grab your passport and get ready to experience the magic of Egypt and its timeless gateway to the world. And touching down in the number 1 spot, it's Johannesburg International Airport, or JNB as it's fondly known. Now JNB isn't just an airport, it's a city within a city. Seriously, this place is massive. It's the busiest airport in all of Africa. And let me tell you, it earns that title and then some. This is the heart of South Africa's economy. And you feel that energy the moment you step off the plane. You've got businessmen in sharp suits, tourists with backpacks ready to explore, and everyone in between. It's a beautiful chaos and I kind of love it. Now when it comes to popular routes, JNB to Cape Town is like the highway in the sky. Everyone's hopping on that flight, families going on holiday, politicians shuttling between cities, even penguins flying down for a business meeting. Okay, maybe not penguins, but you get the idea. But JNB isn't just about domestic flights. Oh no, this airport is a global player. We're talking direct flights to London, Dubai, New York, you name it, JNB's got it. It's the gateway to Africa, and the rest of the world knows it. From the bustling runways of Johannesburg to the sun-kissed tarmac of Cape Town, these airports are more than just transit points. They are symbols of Africa's interconnectedness, its growth, and its vital role in the global landscape. They are gateways to adventure, commerce and cultural exchange, reminding us that the world is a lot smaller than we think, especially when you've got a plane ticket and a thirst for exploration. Thank you for joining me on this flight across Africa's top airports. Safe travels and see you next time.